Well, back in the day, stockings are called nylons, but why? And who came up with the name Saran Wrap?
Ralph Keyes is an author, speaker, and teacher who loves words, and he's out with a new book that explores their origins. It's called The Hidden History of Coined Words. Hi, Ralph.
Hey, Ralph.
Hi, good morning.
Is it pronounced Keyes or Keys?
It's Keyes. It's like
Is that what Larry's looking at me like?
Yeah,
she screwed it up again.
That's all right.
I knew it. Sorry.
No, most people pronounce it Keys. We're kind of outliers.
My last name's Potash. You can imagine what people call me. Anyway.
Yes. I got it.
Let's go through. First of all, these slang words. How do these come into our vernacular? Are they forced in? Is it an accident?
Very often it's an accident. Like let's take the word scientist. That's a perfectly respectable word, right? That began as a joke. In 1833, a group of British scientists were meeting. Now we call them scientists. They didn't have a name for themselves. So they tried to come up with one. They tried natural philosophers. That was a bit of a mouthful. They tried savants, too French. And then finally one of them said, how about scientist? Like tobacconist or atheist or sciolist was a name for people who didn't know much but acted like they did, and everybody got a good laugh. Scientist. And they moved on. Well, lo and behold, that now is our go-to word, even though Thomas Huxley, the biologist in England, said he thought it was tantamount as good a word as electrocution. Nobody liked it except we the people.
So give us some of your favorite words that you wouldn't think people would know the history of.
Well, you mentioned Saran Wrap. That's a very interesting one. This guy had, by accident, Ralph Wiley, I like Ralph, at Dow Chemicals had discovered a chemical that just by accident he realized he couldn't scrape it off, and it repelled liquids. So he called it Eonite. Eonite was a name in Little Orphan Annie for an indestructible material. And then his boss said, no, that's not going to work. So when they made it into a wrap, he took his wife's name, Sarah, and his daughter's name, Anne, and he mashed them together, and he got Saran.
Look at that.
Saran Wrap.
Here's one that seems to be relatively new. Frenemies? Where does that come from?
Well, frenemies, that sounds like, just last year.
Right.
Actually, Walter Winchell, the columnist and radio broadcaster, in a column in 1953 at the peak of the Cold War said, why can't we get along better with the Russians? Let's just call them why don't we just call them our frenemies? This was in 1953. It was, almost 70 years ago.
Wow.
So, yeah, frenemies.
And the idea of calling a newspaper a tabloid, what's the origin of tabloid?
Tabloid was originally a pill. Burroughs Wellcome drug makers in Britain had put out a new compressed kind of pill, and they called it a tabloid, like a tablet, a small tablet, tabloid. Well, it didn't do so well as a drug, but it did very well as the name of a type of newspaper, a smaller type of newspaper, a tabloid.
Wow. All right. The word guy, G-U-Y, you don't really think much about it. It's just been around for so long, but where does that come from?
Okay, Guy. Guy Fawkes, who was part of the rebellion that tried to blow up Parliament in 1605. After that, when he was executed, after that, when you wanted to insult a man, you called him a guy, trying to associate him with Guy Fawkes. Well, then over time, and particularly in the colonies, semanticists, linguists call it semantic bleaching, the word lost its sting. Now a guy was just the same thing as a fellow, a bloke, a chap. And when G.K. Chesterton, the British writer, came over to visit the United States in 1921, he wondered why, when people called him a regular guy, were they trying to insult him? Then he realized it was meant as a compliment.
Yeah.
Boy, this is a deep dive that can be really interesting. You just flip through and find the origins of all these words. It's called The Hidden History of Coined Words. You can go to his website for more at ralphkeyes.com, and that's spelled Keyes. I'm just saying it looks like keys.
Hey,
Well, it does. It does look like.
hey, as long as they pay retail for the book, you don't care.
No, you don't. Ralph, thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me. I've had a great time.
Take
Thanks.
care.